What's up, everyone? What's Work here, and today we do another Spider-Man review. Except it's on the black and red suit. Why do I say black and red suits? More red and black. But then again, there's way more black than red. Okay. But yeah, that's what this video is on. They didn't have his stealth suit, and I don't really want to buy Molten Man. I mean, I probably will buy those two figures, just probably not soon. So yeah, again, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spidey symbol, picture of figure, picture of Spider-Man, nothing. Oh, I forgot to mention the Australia Consumer Service. And a picture of Spidey and the other figures in the line. I will never buy him. I'll buy him and I own him. Just tear this thing off. Because, you know, we don't need that anymore. Also, yeah, spider symbol. I don't know if I forgot to mention this or not in the last Spidey review, but for this guy, he does have a pretty cool piece of artwork on the side. But yeah, let's bring in the figure himself. Ooh! This figure's alright. Let's do some comparisons first. Let's get through all the MCU Spideys that they've made. Here he is next to the homemade suit, and you can tell they keep the same kind of height. Almost the same build. Not really. He's a lot more thicker here, and his shoulders are a lot lower, and his arms are a lot thicker. Around that, pretty similar. Bringing in the Stark suit, which these two are very different figures. This one's very, very thin. And his shoulders are different. He's got a way bigger head. Stuff, you know. Bringing in the Spider-Man from our last review. He's slightly bigger than he is. Darn people with their cars. And bringing in the Iron Spider, the one we've mentioned countless times, is way out of scale. So yeah. Let's bring in some more figures. Here he is next to Mysterio. And they are in scale with one another. Here he is with Shocker. You know, same scale. Oh, your boy can't find Vulture. Oh, there he is. Here's Vulture. Vulture's just really big because he has the spikes on his feet. We almost have me and the boys. We only have one of them, but you know, one day we'll have it. And finally, why did my voice do that? I don't know why. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends one. They're pretty similar figures. But I gotta say, the Marvel Legends has a way better body. But yeah, talking about the accessories that come with this figure, he comes with one accessory, and it's actually kind of cool. Because, sometimes, you know, especially with, you know, this guy, he came with, like, a dumb gun. So, you know, you'd expect the main Spider-Man to get a dumb accessory, but no. He gets this cool web shield, which spins. Now, it's not in the movie, but it's cool. Listen to here. Listen to here, listen here. We get the other accessories from the other Spider-Man. Now, I could only really clip it on through the under part, because his arm's way too thick. But you can get this on his arm, kind of. To, you know, get him in like a cool pose. And you could probably, you know, slide this in. He can't really, you know, get onto it, but, you know, it's okay. And it has nice webbing details, you know. It's just white. But yeah, let's take a look at the actual figure itself. You know? It's what you're here for. And I gotta say, this is an alright head sculpt. It's definitely the best basic figure head sculpt, I'd say. Eye-wise. The best, like, shaped head, I would say, is probably on him. But he has the best eyes, because, his eyes are very squinted. So are his. And so are his. But this figures is the only one that actually, has them very wide. And, it's good because Spider-Man never really squints. He's always happy. But yeah, the one problem I have with this head is that it is way too thin compared to the Marvel Legends. You can see how this one's a lot more fluffed out on the sides than this one. It's a lot more curving in. It's... This one, it's just too, pointy right here. It's supposed to be very fluffed out. And that's pretty good head sculpt. It's cast in some nice red plastic, which is actually looking kind of orange. Maybe the light will help. It kind of does. But yeah. And he does have the lenses sculpted in there, but there's one in there because, his eyes are wide open. Probably to recreate the final shot of the movie, which you can't because his arms can't reach his head. We'll get to the articulation in a bit. But yeah, and he's got the nice webbing detail. He doesn't have texturing on the red, but he has texturing on the black. Going to the torso red is painted, so it might not be the best. Besides everything, all the red on him besides the head is painted. The head's the only thing molded in red plastic. Spider symbol's alright. I don't know if the white on here was intentional, but he has white on his spider symbol in the movie. I don't know if it was intentional on this figure. He's got such a nice texture pattern right here, but they just full on changed up for the back. And I don't like the back texturing. It doesn't look as good. He's got the nice white spider symbol, more of that going around. Looks nice. And the arms have different texturing. It goes from the same texturing as the torso to a different one, And this is a cool detail. You can tell Peter Parker made this one because he added the fingerless gloves like his homemade suit has. And the red is on the inside of the arm, except it's a lot thicker than the Marvel Legends. And it has the texturing on it. So I don't like how far out that goes. It kind of looks weird. Moving down to the legs, the texturing changes, which I think is a nice touch. And you got your red paint with the webbing. Then the bottom of the seat with the pegs. So yeah. Articulation is the same as all of them. Up and down, rotation, bobbing. Arms move out about that far. Rotate. The worst elbow joint since this figure. Oh my god, this doesn't even go 90 degrees in every figure after Black Panther and onward. Legs move forward and back and that's it. So yeah, it's not a bad figure, The sculpting's amazing and it looks cool. Again, more black details and all the webbing and stuff, but it's a really good figure. When I first bought it and I got out of the package, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna be good. But 2 days after I have it, I find myself still messing around with it, which is more than I can say for this guy. But that's probably because he's way too similar to this guy. And putting him next to Mysterio, they look nice together. They really do. Although that's not really the, look of Mysterio at that scene of the movie. Because, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it yet, this suit only appears at the final battle. And, this is where this guy can come in, the custom Mysterio and his, weird suit thingy that he wears at the end. Is, why can't I think of it? The CGI suits that they wear. You can have him battle. But yeah, it's pretty much it, Check out the Mysterio video. This isn't going to be the longest video in the world because, honestly, there's not much to talk about. It's Spider-Man. He looks pretty cool. I like the webbing. I don't understand why he doesn't have texturing on the red, though. Not though. It's cool, but I don't know why. One detail I gotta say. If you look in here, Let's get it focused. Focus on this. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can see that they didn't paint all of the finger red. Even though all of his fingers are supposed to be fully red, they kind of just cut it off at like this point and just left this part of the finger black. Which, after you see it, it's kind of hard to unsee, but you know. The real thing you gotta check out picture for is the torso paint. Because even on this one, it's not the best. Could use like another coat. Especially on the shoulders. But I mean, I saw ones with just like marks on it. Yes, and for this video, you know what I mean? Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the other 2 reviews from Far From Home. You know, the Mysterio and the other Spider-Man. You probably have already watched the Marvel Legends one, but if you haven't, go check that one out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Instagram's wetwork_oof because I got bored. And then all my cousins changed their usernames to end with oof. So yeah. So see y'all next time, and always remember there's hope Spider-Man will still be in the MCU. But if not, it's kind of cool that, you know, the last thing Spider-Man ever says is the F word. Too bad you can't get his hands into that pose. This is the closest they get to his head. But you know who can get in that pose? This guy. Kind of. Oh my god! Ah! They exposed me. Now everyone knows I'm Peter Parker. What shall I ever do? Guess it's time to leave the MCU. Here I come, Venom. Boy.